About what? Oh yeah, we're trying to recruit somebody into the team. Lunchtime! So we can increase our social link with Chihiro, or we can go and do other things. And honestly, we're probably going to do other things. Okay, we're now going to study magic! Shall we continue to listen to the class? Unfortunately, we probably are going to have to, because, you know, we need the intelligence boost. And yes, that is the nurse! Indeed, but you know what I'm going to do instead, Tamarishin? I'm going to spend the day... Actually, there's a few options here. Sorry, trying to think what personas I've actually got here before we do much else. I've got Jack Frost, so that's Magician... Sorry, bear with. Magician, we have... Practice, we do have that. You know what, I think we're going to stick with Kenji for the moment. And we're going to go and spend some we're going to spend the day with Kenji, because you know what? I've completely forgotten who Kenji is. My life? We should be supported in his doomed attempts to ask out a teacher. Yes, we must be supportive of this because, you know, if we don't agree with him, we don't get the increased notes, and therefore future social links will take longer. Not that this is too much of a problem with early ones, in all honesty, but they build up. You have to have a certain number of them before you can do... Number of victims of the apathy syndrome have gone up. So yes, everybody's basically becoming zombies. What? Me? Nah. It's what he wants to hear. Hello, zombie. What are our games on offer at the moment? We have... none of those that we want, so I think we're just going to go karaokeing for a bit. Let's get our courage up a little. And back to the door. Because unfortunately our other stats are a bit low as well, and we do need a lot of courage for certain people as well. We do need suicidal teens for Army for Night. This is very, very true. More magic lectures! Oh, and meditation. I'm skipping this entirely. He's probably going to ask me a question about what he just said at this point. No, we're going to stay awake and listen to it. Huzzah for increased intelligence. Okay, Kenji wants to talk again, so we can take him. We can take Magician up to level 5.
What a workout. I've got to teach those freshmen how to clean up properly.
So, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone. She freaked out and started crying. Like it was the end of the world. You should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless. Oh my god! I have never laughed so hard in
my brain is melting.
They're making fun of someone? Don't they have anything better to do?
No, says the evil random voice that just happened there.
Where's that voice coming from? What voice? I don't hear anything. What's wrong, Maki? Maki? Are you...
Sorry. what were we talking about?
About time. I can't stand girls like that.
Okay, well, that randomly happened, I suppose. In the meantime... Social links. This is true. This is very, very true. I should really start concentrating on these a bit more, so I'm going to go and do the old couple. I'm going to try and see if we can get the old couple up to level 10. Which means I can have the ultimate Hierophant persona. Or we can go Wild Duck Burger. Definitely tempting. Definitely tempting. But we shall spend time at the bookstore. Oh, darn it. That was a wasted day. Now, obviously, that meant we hadn't had enough enough notes built up. So, unfortunately, we didn't get a level. And therefore, that was a wasted day. And we're going to spend another day to get it up to level 6. So, really, darn, I should have saved and just reloaded and whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Is there anything in the command room? I know these sort of go only once a month, but... No, we've done all the recordings then. Out into town. Eventually there'll be social links we can actually work on at night. Not all that much, I don't think. Horror House, which is the massive courage increasing one. Courage is greatly increased. On to Saturday.
Did you hear about that girl in 2E? Yeah, they haven't got a clue. Isn't that bizarre?
Man, can you believe these people? So, did you hear the details?
I'm not interested. I'm really not.
Stop acting like you don't care.
I don't care.
You really should hear this.
No, I shouldn't.
Well, a girl from 2E went missing last night.
And?
This morning, they found her lying on the ground in front of the school gate.
Zombie? Could be. Could be the start of a very odd twist.
Nobody knows what happened, and supposedly she's still unconscious.
Yep. Zombie.
Yo, Yucatan. This is a tough case, even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Objection. All the objections.
Ace detective? Are you stupid or something? More like stupe, ace defective.
That's much. I agree completely.
I resent that. Anyway, where have you been?
I was talking to the teacher. That girl they found? I saw her yesterday on my way back from practice. She seemed okay then.
Whoa. Now that's really strange.
Could be bits ahead. Anyway, class has ended, and yeah, social links. I want to keep those. There's a reason I don't want to do either of those two just yet. Though, really, I should probably do one or the other. It's fine. Right. It's a Saturday, so we could go and... No, actually, that's not. Debating. There we go. It could have happened. It really could have done. Right. Come on. Give me story. There we go. Story. Well, ask them to stop squabbling. And that takes that up to level 6. 4 more story events and we're done with the old couple in the bookshop. Sounds mean, but that's generally how things go. Once you get them to level 10, you don't need them anymore. You just forget about them. You see friends 10 times, never have to see them again. Except for the ones I'm working with here, I suppose. Meanwhile, I should probably go out into the town and play random arcade games. Yes! Quiz game! And academics greatly improves. Right, Sundays. This is the first of the important days here. We can either work on the Hermit or we can work on the Sun, which is probably a reasonable start at this point. Chihiro wants to... No. Sorry, Chihiro. Bye-bye. It seems mean. We will go through Social Link with Chihiro later. I can't do it right now. Oh, also... Okay, give me your amazing deals. More battle panties. But wait, there's more. 2 diet food. Battle panties and diet food. We are going to order that from the online shopping place. Or the TV shopping place. Because clearly we cannot not have enough battle panties. God darn it. This game is determined. Right. The only thing I want to do at this point is go to the mall and see if we can fuse up a Sun persona. Did this mean you're... Yep. Well done. Twitch is doing its usual trickery. Right. So can we find a Sun persona? Not easily. Not easily. We also have to get one that's level 17 or less, and I don't think those are all that common. But I know what I'm fusing I can get there. Alright, so that's out. Oh, there was some. Yadagarasu, level 30. Okay. That's Emperor Chariot Hanged. Is there a lower level one? I'm not 100% sure that there is, in all honesty. Star, but not... Yeah, Yatagarasu's at level 30 is probably the lowest level one of them. Sun is a higher level Arcana, and it is really good to have. But not right now. Right. I'm probably going to go and do the first one anyway. We're going to speak to the thin young man. Oh, we have to become smart before we can do that. We're not smart enough to understand the thin man just talking nonsense. Okay, so clearly then there's other things we can do. Though in all honesty, I don't think there's much other than the strip mall at this point. Brains. So we're gonna go and do this again. I only got 2 there. They wanted the other answer. I'm not interested. I have battle panties now. Oddly, I now have 2 more battle panties than I have people who can wear battle panties. Okay, they seem to think I'm responsible for saving the tree, and I must be. So, huzzah. But we're not going to lie to them. Level 7. So that means we now get 4 levels worth of bonuses whenever we make a Hierophant persona. Which, you know, is helpful.
Welcome back.
Meanwhile, back out we go. We need to become smarter. And spend all our money on arcade machines. It's the only way we can do it. That's what I thought as well, but apparently I don't think the game will let me wear them. Let me have a quick check. Nope. I could change the battle panties over for you, Kari, I suppose, but that's it. Right, there's none of those are really available. I suppose I'm going to go and drink coffee. Okay, my charm leveled up, so I'm now unpolished and confident. Which means I'm halfway through that. I didn't feel I was that close to the limit, but huzzah. Right, 7 days. So it's Monday, so the store is closed. What's my next closest social link, actually? I suppose Emperor, actually. Indeed, sir. Right, student council. Let's go and attend. They can be pretty cruel. Must accuse everybody. And Emperor's up to level 5. And now more going out and playing on arcade machine. Oh no, wait a minute. Plot.
Hey, Yucatan. Have you seen the posts on the student message board? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, there's this rumor that it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story.
That's clearly what it was. Ace Detective, you've solved the case.
Hey, come on. Nobody believes that stuff.
So, what is this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up, so why bother?
I'm interested. Go ahead and tell us.
They were. And they believed they were amazing, so they were amazing.
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't.
Don't.
There are many strange things in this world. According to one story, if you get caught at school late at night, you'll be devoured by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls. The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Shu, he said to me, Junpei, I saw something strange. He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He said it was about the girl in 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was as white as a sheet. He insisted it was true. Then, it hit me. That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there are strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
The shadows, but yes. Yeah.
What do you think, Akihiko?
Huh? Not one word about my frankly amazing performance just now?
Nope.
I think it's worth investigating.
Not at all.
Wow, I didn't know you were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan. That's kind of funny.
Well, it's kind of proven. She did kind of panic at seeing a shadow the first time.
Watch it. Fine. Then let's investigate. We'll each ask around for the rest of the week. I'll prove to you that this ghost story is...
I appreciate that.
Yep.
The story is a bit unnerving.
Huh?
Then I'll let you guys handle it. Just make sure you sleep with one eye open.
What?
Hooray, ghost stories. But in the meantime, we're going to go back on out of the town, and we're going to play arcade games. Or possibly work, because that's also another option we do have. Yes and no then. So actually, what's my status for the moment? We are So academics free, charm free, courage we need a bit more of. Alright, no worries, Marion. We'll catch you later. What about our time? I forget whether what this increases actually. Yeah, no worries, sir. We'll see you for stuff and things a bit later. Slight increase in charm and courage. And also some money based on some things I have. Oh god, it's going to be Creepy Kid again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you?
Less well now, thank you.
I'm glad you remembered me. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again, and the next ordeal will be upon you. So be careful. I'll come again.
It was slightly less creepy the last... Well, actually, it was slightly less creepy this time than the last time, but still. 6 days to go. There's a box in the room. We have obtained additional battle panties. That's... Okay, we're going to stay awake and listen to this darn class. I'll put it as a query when it's either slowing down and just memorising the names of things. Academics increases though. And class has ended. It's now Tuesday, so I believe we're going to go and continue the Hierophant things, unless I can think of a reason not to. Actually, where do I go here? It might take 4 sets, I don't know. We can certainly attempt it, in all honesty. I don't think there is a crafting system in the game, though. Actually, no, that's a lie. There is a crafting system in this game, oddly. But we're going to do this first, and I'm going to see about that. Someone with a petition? And 2 more to go. And then we're actually done with a social link.
Sup, dude?
I don't want to go to Tartarus anymore. I want to study. I need to do things. Things that involve increasing my stats a little. I could do more. Actually, we'll see. Horror House, that's courage, and we do need more courage. There we go. So now all of my free social stats are up to level 3. And we have 5 days to go. A little. Alright, I'm not doing it at all. I don't care about your darn ghost stories. I've done a lot of that already. The only thing I'm... Okay, so we can go and increase that to level 6, which I'm tempted to do. But honestly, I'd rather get the Hierophant out of the way. But no, I don't have to do Tartarus at any point yet, unless... You know what, I might check it a couple of times in the near future, just before we go and do the... With 1 night to go, I'll probably do it. But in the meantime, I want to get this out of the way and done, because that at least gives me the 1 definite one. And then we're going to start concentrating on Chihiro, I think. What's it about? Trying to read it. Level 9. Right, one more to go, and that should just be the next time I go here, which will be tomorrow. Alright, so I'll check whether Tartarus is unstable, and then we'll do it. Okay, Tartarus is unstable. Let's go to Tartarus. If people are still tired, I am not going to be happy. Thankfully, we do have a complete party this time. And I'm also going to save it. I'm not going to do an awful lot of grinding, but I will go through the lower levels down. I'm going to go one to top, is basically what I'm going to do here, but I'm not going to rush things. I'm going to basically harm the first block for gold, for rare chests, because that'll get us for Jizumizu, which we need, and failing that... Oh, actually, one thing I've got to do. Oh, I've already talked about the suit we've made him wear, because actually Akihiko's now wearing non-standard clothing. He's in a nice white jacket, actually. So, quick search around for... Yeah, there's absolutely no point in fighting these. I'm just literally looking for the sake of finding rare chests. And there aren't any on this floor. In theory, we can also do it with level 2 sword cards, but we won't encounter those until we get to the second block anyway. Nope. Yeah, just a normal chest. With 922 yen. I could do the split ability, actually.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Actually, have I found the exit on this one? No, I haven't, actually. Right, off you go. Go and fight the things. Let's move on. Yeah, that was actually a good idea. Okay, we know where everything is on this floor, which means we know where the two things are. And we know the other one's in the top left. Since we know everything is, no reason to split up here. Unfortunately, not a rare chest either. I've encountered 2 rare chests in my total amount of grinding thus far. When they say rare chest, they actually do mean rare chest. They are more common in the Persona 4 game. Though, of course, you need more specific ways of opening those. Right, level 5. Split up.
Everyone.
Let's stay here, please.
Not sure what this is. Maybe you can tell me.
Well, if it's a rare chest, awesome. If it's not a rare chest, less awesome. Why am I the front runner of this exploration group? Muscle drink 1. And the stairs are presumably this way. Okay. Nope, nothing important. The only exception to this splitting up thing is if one of the special events is happening.
Proceed individually.
Which it could be.
I found some cash. Cha-ching!
Cash! What just what we want in a dungeon.
Hey, there's some cash in here.
Darn it! We don't want cash, we want rare chests. Rare chests and possibly battle panties, they're what we're after here. Though we won't find any battle panties on the first floor. Okay, found the way up. Let's go. 78 yen? Really? You just snaffle some of that?
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Let's stay here. I can always move
Okay,
back to them.
then I'll look.
Just on the off chance that this does seem to be a small floor. Oop. One there, but it's unfortunately not a rare one. Well, later in the...
I found some money!
It better be better than 70 goddamn yen. What can you buy with 70 yen? Almost nothing, I would imagine. But no rare chests. Right, we're out of this one then. Now death gets summoned. Ah. Yeah, that's better. 6,000 yen. Clearly Junpei was stealing from me there. Clearly.
Everyone, spread.
Let's stay here.
Alright.
While we hear the spirits scatter. After a while, we are going to have to do things properly. But Infuriate's a rare chest on the first floor is what we're after. But it just does not appear to want to spawn. Got one gold chest. That happens to contain the right item, would be perfect. Patrodem.
I just found something. I'll give it to you later.
Awesome, I think that's the floor. Oh no, there is a bit more to go. Looks as if you're going to beat me to it, though. Yeah, it's just the access point. Alright. At least I believe it's just the access point. It is. Okay, out we go. Come on, tell me it's the sword we want. Patrodem. This darn worthless Patrodems. And we're nearly done with the first block, annoyingly. We've been separated. Oh, don't regroup. You're fine. Apparently people have found things, though. Explore randomly. It's our only chance. Okay, it does not appear to be anything here whatsoever, then. This is going on for quite a while, though. God darn it. Some yen. We'll have some more money at the end of this, which, again, arcade machines is the only thing we've got for them, but... At some stage, we need to see Junpei use his spiked bat as well. We gave him that really ridiculous weapon on the level of a toy, of a toy bow, oddly. But he's not had a chance to use it. Some money.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
We're glad when we're out of this floor and we're suddenly not everything is absolutely fleeing from us. That noise does get on my nerves after a little while. Oh god darn you.
I'll just hold on to this for now.
Okay, nothing down there. And... normal chest. Yeah. Stairs have been found at least. And there's nothing else here. Another muscle drink. We're back up to over 50,000 yen again, which is nice. We're gonna stay here. I think this is the last floor. This is the last floor for me to find anything on. If I don't find it this time, I'm just going to give up and we're going to go grind the next. We'll grind higher up on floor 2.
Hey, there's some cash in here.
Yay for money. And unfortunately, not what we're after. That's everywhere. $700 yen. Oh, okay, he goes stealing now. God darn him. Oh no, there's a few more to go. Only 2 or 3, I think, but there are still some more floors to go. Bonus EP floor. Split up.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Yes! I
Darn
think we can
you!
use this.
He's the only enemy that will actually go there. Oh, there is still some more to go. Come on, find that rare chest for me. That is it, however. I'm not a dirty cheater, sir. Certainly not. I'm only cheating if, and I do emphasize the if part of this, if my rules are not consistent. It's not cheating to apply the same rules to everybody. And normally, I apply the rules to myself fairly because I don't understand what they are half the time. At least that's my normal mistake. I make a slight error with things there. I know at least one you'll pick up on, or should pick up on. But I don't think it comes into play all that much. Okay. So let's start at floor 25 and just work our way up to 36. And what we're looking for here are the floors where things have gone wrong. We're actually trying to trigger the unstable floors here. Especially the ones which give the bonus experience, well, the higher level experience enemies. You know, the ones that have the death curse on them everywhere. God darn you. But not interested in fighting on this floor. We're going to go up. Okay. Be able to take advantage of the enemies. Enemies to drop additional items then. Indeed.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Ice, ice, ice. And hey, Debbie.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack! Excellent consecutive.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
And all the beatings. Yes, absolutely, Rufus, unfortunately. I feel mean. That's the problem. I feel mean, and it's going to be... The second part of the stream was, in theory, me going to be teaching Dylan and Vanna some Mahjong. And yes, teaching Mahjong at this point. And I'm just going to be mean about it. I don't know why. It's just going to happen. Did we work out what these are weak to? They're weak to ice. Also, these enemies are too weak for me to really bother with, but I can still get a level 2 sword against them.
Alright, let's do this.
It's for level 2 sword cards, which in theory allow Juzumuzu to spawn, which is what we need. Failing that, though, we're just going to go up and grind a little bit.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
Indeed we are. There's going to be a simplified Mahjong at least to start with. I doubt we'll get to a proper game of it anytime soon, but we might. Well, it depends how things go. And in any case, it'll be free-player Mahjong, which has its own oddities, which I'm not fully on board with, because I've never played free-player Mahjong. Still.
3 enemies detected. They appear distracted. There are 2 left.
Still, the thing about Mahjong is it's perfectly possible to play perfectly and lose. It's also possible to play imperfectly and win. But, just like poker, the good players are always the ones who, over a number of hands, will rise to the top. Oh, and that's a level up for the Emperor. And a disrage. No. Right, bear with. Okay. Yes, I was fighting you.
2 distressed enemies detected.
And these are still weak to ice. I haven't played that bad. It's had occasional misunderstandings of the rules, but that's it. And really, playing 2-player Mahjong is a bit hit and miss anyway. With Dylan there as well, we'll see what happens. And technically, you did beat me on that on the game overall. Again, that's partially because I'm speaking 2 languages, but also partially because I'm not a very good teacher. I don't claim to be. Still, we'll see what we can manage with Dylan.
One enemy. It seems to have.
Alright, we'll just attack. In theory, yeah, there we go. Akihiko will do the weakened damage.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now.
Mahjong itself is actually quite simple. The downside is you need to understand all the complicated principles in order to play well. But actually playing isn't all that bad.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
Yeah, what's going to be worse is I'm going to have to quickly adjust the way we can win with Rhythm at the moment when we start Debbie. At least I'm going to introduce Dylan to only the hands that we want open. I shouldn't worry, I can't type even normally. Well, yes, they're in Japanese. But I'm going to do some I'm going to actually go and actually translate it. I'll spend a couple of 20 minutes or so offline just to write the proper English terminology behind a lot of them. And I'm going to desperately try to stay in English. In fact, I'm going to order people to beat me over the head if I start talking about Sanshku or Ipeiko.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
Or anything that isn't strictly speaking a game term that is in a foreign language.
Only 1 left.
Do it again.
Still alive.
That was easy.
Annoyingly, I haven't treated off any bonus any floors with errors in them. And also, how did you miss the? Come on. Yes, you can chuck candy corns at me. You can definitely chuck candy corns at me. You could have done that anyway, you know. I wouldn't have minded. Right. So I've gone entirely in one direction here. Okay, make him talk Froggen. I'm not going to talk Froggen for you, sir.
Attack. Prepare for battle.
Really? Interesting.
Waiting for this. Well,
Also, no.
That's one way to go. It's still alive.
I couldn't defeat it.
That one just won't die.
This is not good.
Well, this is exactly the point. If you're going to throw candy corns at me, I'm going to eat them. It's just going to happen.
Don't overdo it.
Also, that would have been a good cue for lightning attacks, Akihiko, but okay.
That was easy.
And Io levels up. Meanwhile, should really see about finding those stairs. Good work, Junpei. Held them off long enough for me to just do that.
Enemies present. Don't get careless. You exploited the enemy's weakness.
And another. I get some experience points from these battles. This is the downside of this.
One more.
That's why it's only really worth me doing it if I can trigger the floors.
Excellent consecutive attacks.
Here's our chance.
It is very possible, but those are the battle panties. Oh, level 2 sword at last. Don't miss it. Gladius. It's always the darn Gladius. Actually, I'm going to return the entrance. We're going to go 35 and down. Just save me a little time. Well, she is doing that, in all fairness, but, you know, that's just poor animation. Oh no, they're not armoured, except for the inverse barbarian law, which I suppose kind of applies here. I mean, it's always the thing with barbarians, the less they wear, the less likely they are to be hit.
Three enemies detected.
Okay, still fighting the same enemies, annoyingly, but okay.
You exploited. Yeah, it's my turn.
No, it isn't, Junpei. It's never going to be your turn.
Yes, excellent. Awesome.
And one more.
Excellent consecutive attacks.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
Level 2 sword? No. Just an experience card. Which we take. 72. And back up we go. Okay, so we know where everything is. Unfortunately, it's a short floor. Ooh, but there are tough enemies who've just gained the advantage on us. Might not be all that good.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
So everybody's critical rate is now gone massively up. Shouldn't make a massive amount of difference here because Akihiko's about to zap them all. I'm actually heading up, but I can always head back down as well. Basically, these are the enemies I want to keep fighting because these are actually worth experience points for me if I kill them.
Defeat it.
Right, one down.
Has defeated an enemy.
One more.
And even though I really want to kill things with Jack Frost, we're going to get Oberon. And I'm going to kill you with lightning attacks because we need the bonus cards.
Attack again.
Give a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Quite so. We haven't got that one. The unicorn is the priestess, who we don't have as a persona link at the moment. Still, if we're not going to be using strength at this point, maybe it's... I'm gonna change for Okihime at this point. Bit of an odd one, but honestly, priestess